Okay, welcome to Amaya channel. Today we are doing relation and function, and we are doing part 2 of that relation and function where we are solving a question. Last part of the question was left. We are going to finish it up. The question was transitive. So beta, will it be transitive? Anybody tell me? Presentation for transitive where was going on. Will it be transitive? Yes, Maheshwal is telling yes, it will be transitive. Yes, beta, it was transitive. How? Very good. Harni, Bala, Pritika, everybody told it is transitive. Vishiga, it will be transitive. Very good, beta. So how we will be writing about transitive case? Let A comma B comma C belongs to set of natural number. Then A divides B. Very good, Maheshwal. 4, 2, 4, 4, 12, 2, 12. Super. So A divides B for AB belongs to natural number. B divides C for B comma C belongs to natural number. Then also A divides B for AC belongs to natural number. Then we can take Maheshwal's example, A divides B, B divides C, then A divides C. Super, Vishiga. That is 2 divides 4, 4 divides 12, 2 divides 4, 4 divides 12, then 2 divides also 12. Okay, hence we can write, hence, 1 minute, Peter. Hence, AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R. Then AC belongs to R. This is symbolic presentation, beta. Then AC belongs to R. That is AB belongs to R. BC belongs to R. This arrow is indicating then AC belongs to R. Hence, or therefore, R is transitive on N. Okay. AB, BC, AC. AB. Okay, okay, beta. Thank you, Vishiga. Okay, AB, BC, AC. Understood? Now we will go for next question. It is telling about L is a set of all lines in planes. I think without solving, you will tell me the answer. Because last class we were discussing about this only. That lines questions are coming. You see, this question is coming from NCERT. See this question, beta. Question number 2. L1 is related to L2. But every time it is not written as relation cannot be only represented by alphabet R. It can also represent by A, B, C, D, whatever you wish to. So here it is written that L1 is related to L2. Means L1 is having relation with L2 if L1 is perpendicular to L2 for set of all straight lines in a plane. For set of all straight lines in a plane, then what you have to prove? You have to prove it is reflexive, you have to prove it is transitive, and you have to prove it is symmetric. Okay, now we will see the proof, because this section, very important part is written. Underline, I'm underlining so that you can see here. Fine. So now look here, beta. One more time I'm explaining what they want. They are telling that from set of lines present in a plane, set of straight lines present in a plane, you have to prove that the straight lines present in a plane, and the relation given here is for perpendicular, when the lines are perpendicular to each other. So relation specifically asks for, I don't want parallel lines, I don't want intersecting lines, I only want perpendicular lines. So you know that there are different forms of line. One line can coincide on other, okay, one line can be parallel to other, one line can intersect other, one line can be perpendicular to other. So there are different cases, I repeat, there are different cases, but which one is the perfect one they are asking for? They are asking for perpendicular here, okay. No one is perfect, everything will be present there, but specifically what they are asking is, they are asking for perpendicular. What they are asking for? Perpendicular case. And they're telling that relation contains perpendicular case. So how to represent it? Let's see first. So L is a set of all lines. It is given, okay. Next, relation. Relation is telling line L1, L2 belongs to relation such that L1 is perpendicular to L2 for all such L1, L2 belongs to set of lines. I think now it is becoming easy for you to present it. Now, can you present it like this? That L1, L2 are two lines. Okay, I wrote here R. It is my habit. You have to change it also, because beta in the question itself, they didn't told R. They told what? The question itself, they have written here S. So here relation is represented by S. So here we are going to write S. So S is a relation and L1, L2 are two lines related to S such that L1 is perpendicular to L2 for all L1, L2 belongs to L. I hope this set presentation of relation you have understood. Tell me quickly. After first question, this second example, did you understood how to present it? Okay, Maheshwar is telling yes. One time you present in school and show that, okay, I'm the boss. I know everything. Okay. Then see what sir is telling. For reflexivity, what we will write? Let L1 is a line belonging to set of lines. Okay. Same thing now. Don't change your trend. Then L1 perpendicular to L1 is not true, since a line cannot be perpendicular to itself. Hence, L1, L1 set cannot belongs to R. Therefore, sorry, cannot belongs to S. I'm telling you and I'm making the same mistake. Cannot belongs to S. Hence, S is not reflexive on L. I hope my children understood previous part and this part back to back merged. I have merged the content. I have not changed the statement. First, I represented it in self-builder form. Then what did I did? I wrote that, okay, one line is there and that line is belonging to set of line. Then I'm saying line L1 is perpendicular to line L1. Then I'm stopping myself and saying that how can a line can be perpendicular to itself? A line can be parallel to itself, but a line can never be perpendicular to itself. I repeat my words, a line can be parallel to itself. I told you with respect to plane, a line can be parallel in previous class, but it can never be perpendicular to itself. So whatever set of lines are there, for perpendicular content, it will never be reflexive. Okay? Understood or not? Tell me. Understood, beta? The first one understood, everyone? Okay, Maheshwar, Pritika, everyone is telling understood. Okay, beta. Next one. Now you know how to do the next one. Next one, what you have to write, beta? Okay, Farhana is telling she understood. Next one, beta, symmetric. Can anybody tell me, will the line be symmetric before I will start? Yes, Harish is telling, Pritika is telling, Vishika is telling, everyone is telling symmetric, because in the case of symmetry, I discussed this one. And I told you that based on these questions will come. And you see, this is NCERT question, already came. So let L1, L2 belongs to L. Sorry, belongs to L. I wrote L, L, L. Okay. Then L1 can be perpendicular to L2. Also, L2 can be perpendicular to L1. For L1, L2 belongs to L. Tell me, is it possible or not, beta? A line can be perpendicular. So think about, these two lines are perpendicular to each other, na? L1 is perpendicular to L2 and L2 is perpendicular to L1. So both lines are going perpendicular to each other. You can also extend the line. So it is perpendicular to each other. If you will extend, it will become easy for you to understand. So both the lines are going perpendicular to each other. Since the lines are going perpendicular to each other, it will always be symmetric. It will be what, beta? It will always be symmetric. Okay. So line L1 is perpendicular to L2. Line L2 is perpendicular to L1. Then what statement we can write there? Therefore, L1, L2 belongs to R. Then L2, L1 also belongs to S belongs to S. So beta, hence what is this? Hence what condition is there? Hence, oh, they started joining now only. Hence, S is symmetric on L. I hope you might have understood, beta, what you have to do. A line is perpendicular, L1 is perpendicular to L2, L2 is perpendicular to L1. So it will be symmetric on S. I hope you might have understood this part, beta. Symmetric on L. Okay, Vishiga, Pritika, they are telling yes. What about transitivity, beta? Will it be transitive? Very, very good. It will not be transitive. Vishika is telling, Harish is telling, Pritika is telling, it will not be transitive. Anish is telling, no, auntie, it will not be transitive. Okay, let's see, beta, why it will not be transitive. Why transitive condition is not satisfied. Think about line L1 and line L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Now, line L3 is perpendicular to L2. Then can you tell me what is the relation between line L1 and L2, L3? Parallel, bang on. It will become parallel. Super, very good. Pritika, Maheshwal, it will be parallel and that is the correct answer. It will be parallel, it will be parallel, it will be parallel. Okay, so now we have understood it is parallel. So now only presentation part is left here, which we will do. So for transitivity, we will write belongs to set of parallel number. Okay, now L1 perpendicular to L2 since L1, L3 will become parallel. So since L1, L3 will become parallel, beta, it will not be possible. L1, L3 will become parallel, it will not be possible. So hence, therefore, we can write L1, L2 belongs to R. L2, L3 belongs to R. But L1, L3 does not belongs to R. Aha, S, S, S. This is what happens when R is inside your brain. Hence, S is not on L. I hope you might have understood, beta. Okay, we have another class. Sorry, I'm having another class. So we are going to keep it till here. Next class, we will solve some. Now we will go towards 5-mark questions. Congruence modulo, equivalence classes, we will be solving from next class. Okay, 5-mark question, one time we will see. Okay, bye everyone.